Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and more importantly, they are reliable. So for all of my people, though, that want to get involved, because like I said, we don't just talk about them when we talk about them. We give you a reason to talk about them. We know it's the wild card. Well, wild card just finished up, not the outcome that some of us wanted, but I'm sure there's some people that still got a little action going on. And if you are in that case, then yeah, man, DraftKings is the place that you want to be for, especially the new people out there, right? When you download the app, you use that first, or you make your first deposit of $5, man. Use the promo code MOATS. You will receive $200 in bonus bets. It's a cool concept, man. Gives you a chance to potentially get more earnings off of that thing, man. But at the same time, you can get lost in the sauce. And if that does happen, and you're in New York, it's the number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about Herbert?
Tough performance.
Has that changed your perspective on Herbert? Second tough performance we've seen in the postseason from him?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Because he had a 27-point lead versus Trevor Lawrence.
I think Staley was just terrible. But yeah, I mean, sure. I guess you could say back-to-back tough. Change my opinion on him. I would take a chance on him though. Still, I would. I wouldn't take a chance on like a Trevor Lawrence. I think Herbert's still in that. Like Jordan Love had a tough playoff game too. I think he's still in that. He was banged up, and he's still in that category of future guy, or even like guy right now. I think that can play with those other dudes. He's not on their level just yet in terms of season in, season out production, but I think the talent speaks for itself for both of those dudes. Okay. Herbert, obviously more production than like a Jordan Love. But yeah, I would. I'd take the chance, man. I would.
So even though Trevor Lawrence has had two different head coaches in the past 3 years, none of that matters either? Because he had Urban and then Doug, and both of those guys have been fired.
He's just been worse. He's just worse than Herbert. If you're asking me to trade for a guy, I'd take Herbert. Okay. And then if you're talking about, because Lawrence's contract is, him and Herbert are the same deals. I think it's like $50 million or something like that. I think you're just getting to the point between like a Fields and a Lawrence. It's like, what? I don't know. They both need to prove more. Either way, I'd rather just stick with the guy in house. Whereas Herbert, he's way more proven than Fields. Yeah. Up to this point, to an extent, though, Trevor
Lawrence is more proven than Justin Fields as well.
Season. He had
it's still more proven, regardless of like we can minimize it. It's still the fact is it's more proven. That's why he got the contract and why he's still technically in Jacksonville. Whereas we obviously know with Justin Fields, we're still trying to see, all right, are we going to commit to him, or is he going to hit the market, or what is that whole song?
That's not a bad point. If we wanted to do the Lawrence approach, trade for Lawrence, I'd want to see Ben Johnson here because I don't know. The appeal with keeping Arthur Smith and doing the Fields thing is just the continuity. Yeah. So I would rather just do that than trade for a Trevor Lawrence. Okay. But if you're blowing it up anyway and have a Ben Johnson in here, then yeah, maybe the door opens up a little bit more to a J.J. McCarthy, a Trevor Lawrence, some of these outside, even bringing in like a Kyler Murray or something like that, just because of like the offensive philosophy of Ben Johnson and just where he's at, where I think he can elevate some of these guys to a better spot and get the offense in a good spot as opposed to just what we got going right now. The saving grace is the continuity standpoint though for rolling with Fields.
I respect that. I could dig that.